Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to be giving you guys a tutorial on how I draw different types of eyes. So before we start this video, I'm going to be showing you guys what you need to start this drawing, or what I'm going to be using for this drawing. So people have asked me what pencil I use, and I use a 0.5 mechanical pencil, and that's what I use to sketch. And then when I do my liner, I use Copic multi-liners size 0.3 or the Sakura Pigma micron pens in size 0.5. For the coloring, I use Ohuhu alcohol-based markers, or alcohol-based markers in general. These are my pastel brush markers, and this is what I'm going to be using to color the eyes in this video. So anyway, let's just get right into this tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and open the page in my sketchbook, and let's just get right into it. So obviously you're going to go ahead and grab your pencil, and the first thing you're going to want to do is draw the guidelines. So this is what I like to do, but if you want your drawing to look natural and like more realistic, then this is the easy way for you guys. So you're just going to make two ovals like this. And if you want to make it extra accurate, then for the spacing in between the eyes, you're just going to put another oval, the same size. And that's how I do the guidelines for the eyes. These two are going to be where the eyes are. I'm just going to erase this middle oval. And the first thing I like to do when I'm drawing eyes is draw the eye shape. Obviously it depends on what eye shape you're going to draw, but I'm just going to be showing you the oval eye shape that I usually use in my drawings. This is like the eyelid or the eyeliner. I don't know what to call it, but this is the first step I do for my drawings. Then I go ahead and make the underline, like this. And because I have a more cartoony art style, I'm going to go ahead and give eyeliner to the drawing. And the same thing for the other eye. And this is your preference and your art style, it depends, but I also like to add another lower eyeliner thing. Now you're going to go ahead and give the drawing some eyelashes. I like to give big chunky eyelashes just because my art style is more on the cartoony anime side. I don't like to add too many eyelashes. I think that makes it look bad, especially since this is a cartoony art style, like I mentioned before. It depends if you want to give smaller eyelashes on the bottom lid, but I usually like to do that. And now you're going to go ahead and erase the guidelines. Now we're going to give the pupil, and it depends on what side your character is looking. I'm just going to do a straight up view. And now I'm going to outline it this way. I don't know how to explain that, but I'm just going to give it a more cartoony look. Now you're going to draw the iris. It's pretty simple. And that's our first set of eyes. I'm going to repeat what we did before. I'm just going to be drawing a different shape of eyes. Now here's the trick. If you want to draw another shape of eyes, you're basically going to change the shape of the two lids over here, these two like eye lines. So here I'm going to be making it a little more angry, like a different expression, and I'm just going to squeeze them in a little like this. Same steps, eyeliner. And by the way, it also depends whether you are drawing a male or a female, because if you are drawing a female, then you add like more lashes to it. I'm not the best at drawing male characters, so I'm just going to make all of these eyes women. Now we're going to go ahead and erase the guidelines like before. And I'm going to be making her pupil looking in another direction. That is our second pair of eyes. Now we're going to start with the third one. The third and last pair of eyes. Again, the same as before, the guidelines. This is another style of eyes that I like to draw. It is more chibi and cartoony. Basically, I make it less detailed. I don't give too much details, and it looks more cartoony. For this one, I'm going to be making the eyes a bit more shocked, like the expression. And that is our third and last pair of eyes. Now we're going to go ahead and start the line art. For this one, I'm going to use the Copic multi-liners in size 0.3, and I'm going to start from the first set of eyes. We are done with the liner, and now I'm just going to wait for it to dry, and then I'm going to go ahead and erase the guidelines. Now that it is dry, I'm going to go ahead and erase the sketch. I recommend waiting before you erase the sketch because line art usually smudges. Done erasing, and now we're going to go right ahead into the coloring. I'm going to color in the first pair of eyes blue. We're going to start with the coloring. You're going to need 3 to 4 colors. Obviously the base, a color to shade the eye, and another color just for finishing touches. You're also going to need a light gray marker, like I said before, for the shading. I'll show you what I like to do later. You're going to start with your base color, make sure to leave a white space, and go ahead and color in the eye. I also like to leave a white space here, and I'll show you why later. Now you're going to take your shading color and go ahead at the top over here. You're going to go ahead and take your highlight color and color in the white space that we left under here. Now you're going to go ahead and take the light gray marker and give your eye a shade on the top like this. It depends whether you like to add white gel pen or not, but I personally prefer. To add highlights to the eyes. That is this for the first pair of eyes. These are the colors for the second pair of eyes. You're going to start with your base color. Get your darkest color to the top. Get your highlight color. And use the gray to shade the upper of the eye. Add your highlights. And now we're going to do the last pair of eyes. Here is the 4 markers I chose. Start with your base color. Go ahead and shade the eye with the darkest color. The highlight color. And go ahead with the light gray. Add the highlights. That is it for the eye tutorial. I hope you guys benefited from this, and I hope you guys also enjoyed this, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye!